Welcome to Yanqing Node News, a global AI news roundup. March 16, 2026. Today's important news includes Nvidia unveiled several products at 2026 GTC. Frore systems valued at $1.64 billion. Z.ai launches FastGLM5 turbo model. Memories.ai builds robot visual memory. Dell cuts jobs to expand AI. LinkedIn unifies feed with one LM. Quantum era strategies for future success. Now, let's start the main text. 1. Nvidia DLSS 5 introduces a new lighting and material enhancement technology that uses machine learning to directly render photorealistic visuals rather than simply upscaling resolution. By processing per-frame color and motion vectors into a neural rendering pipeline, the technology achieves a generational leap in the realism of materials like skin, water, and metal. While current demonstrations require dual RTX 5090 GPUs to manage high computational costs, Nvidia plans to optimize the final consumer version for single GPU operation alongside DLSS frame generation. 2. Nvidia's new data center racks integrate Groq LPU, Vera CPU, and Bluefield for DPU into the Vera Rubin platform to support agentic AI and trillion-parameter model inference. The Groq 3 LPX rack utilizes high-bandwidth SRAM to deliver a 35x boost in inference throughput for large-scale GPT models compared to previous systems. This specialized hardware configuration allows model providers to significantly increase their revenue per million tokens while maintaining high energy efficiency. 3. Nvidia's liquid-cooled rack housing 256 Vera CPUs represents a direct challenge to the x86 server market, shifting the company's focus beyond being just a GPU supplier. These racks provide a high-density, low-latency execution environment, specifically designed to handle the complex control layer tasks of reinforcement learning and agentic AI frameworks. By offloading code interpretation and sandbox execution to the Vera CPUs, Nvidia ensures that GPUs remain fully utilized for intensive inference tasks. 4. Nvidia's Vera Rubin Space 1 modules are specialized space compute platforms designed to run large language models and foundation models directly on satellites and orbital data centers. These compact, low-power modules integrate Rubin GPUs and Vera CPUs to process real-time data at the source, significantly reducing the latency associated with ground transmission. The Rubin GPU reportedly offers up to 25 times the AI performance of the H100 for orbital inference scenarios, establishing a foundation for future space AI factories. 5. NemoClaw is an open-source security stack launched by Nvidia to provide essential guardrails and privacy controls for the OpenClaw AI agent framework. It utilizes the OpenShell safety runtime to enforce access policies and tool whitelists, addressing critical security vulnerabilities that previously allowed agents to be easily hijacked. By offering local inference support for Nematron models, NemoClaw enables businesses to deploy trustworthy, autonomous agents while maintaining strict data sovereignty. 6. Frore Systems has achieved a $1.64 billion valuation following a $143 million funding round to scale its next-generation cooling technologies for AI infrastructure. The company's liquid jet platform utilizes a 3D short-loop liquid cooling system to improve heat transfer efficiency for data center GPUs by 75% while reducing overall weight. Additionally, its air-jet solid-state cooling chips fill a critical gap in edge AI thermal management, providing silent and efficient cooling for ultra-thin laptops and industrial gateways. 7. Z.ai has released GLM5 Turbo, a high-speed and cost-effective model specifically optimized for the OpenClaw ecosystem and complex multi-step agent workflows. The model features a sparse architecture that activates only 40 billion of its 744 billion parameters during inference, maintaining high performance in coding and automation tasks while reducing costs. By focusing on stable execution for long-chain tasks and offering competitive API pricing, Z.ai aims to transform large models into reliable digital workforces for enterprise environments. 8. Memories.ai is building a visual memory layer for wearables and robotics using its large visual memory model, LVMM, to mimic human-like long-term memory. This technology encodes and compresses continuous video streams into structured archives that can be searched in sub-seconds using natural language or image cues. Through a partnership with Qualcomm, the system allows devices like smart glasses and robots to process these memories locally, enhancing privacy and reducing reliance on cloud infrastructure. 9. Dell has reduced its workforce by 11,000 employees as part of a strategic pivot from traditional PC manufacturing to becoming a leading AI infrastructure provider. Despite these cuts, the company anticipates its AI server revenue will double to $50 billion in the next fiscal year, supported by a record $640 billion order backlog. Management is also aggressively implementing generative AI tools to automate internal operations and streamline decision-making as part of its largest transformation in 42 years. 10. LinkedIn has unified its feed recommendation system by replacing 5 disparate retrieval engines with a single, high-performance LLM-driven retrieval system. This new architecture uses a dual encoder model to represent members and content in a shared semantic space, resulting in a 30-fold increase in recommendation relevance. By leveraging GPU clusters for real-time inference, LinkedIn can now provide sub-50 ms latency, while better capturing the evolving professional interests and reading habits of its 1.3 billion members. 11. The quantum era is arriving, with experts projecting that quantum technologies could create up to $2 trillion in economic value by 2035 across sectors like material science and finance. However, the rise of powerful quantum computers poses a systemic threat to current encryption, prompting governments and enterprises to begin urgent transitions to post-quantum cryptography. Preparing for this shift requires integrating quantum risks into management frameworks and exploring the synergy between quantum acceleration and AI development.